MMA Viking.
Yeah, this is Ryan with MMA Viking here with Tina Lähdemäki. How are you doing, Tina?
Great, thank you. Everything is good.
Yeah, you seem like such a busy person. What's your regular schedule like?
Usually I work out in the morning myself, and after that I start working at our gym, and in the evening another workout, and after that home and repeat it in the next day.
Okay, so you actually work at the gym. Are you like giving private lessons? Are you what, mopping the floors? Are you doing computer stuff? What do you do?
Mostly mopping the floors, but we have a CrossFit gym here also, so I'm uh, I don't know the word, instructing CrossFit there, and also a
Okay,
little bit of MMA and submission wrestling.
great. When you instruct CrossFit, can you take it easy when you do that, or do you have to participate, or how does that work?
I don't have to participate, but I really like to because I get bored if I don't do anything. So it's nicer to do stuff at the time when others are doing also.
Okay. I've never interviewed you in person, or not that this is in person, but
But
what's
close enough.
it? Jelly bean? Where does that come from? What's that all about?
Actually, it all came just by accident. I didn't realize that it would go so far so fast. I was people were telling me that I really, really need to do this Twitter account, which I didn't have at that time, and I did it. And everyone had their nicknames in it, so I decided I was eating my favorite jelly beans. So I decided, yeah, I'm gonna use this, and then it just went everywhere after that. So, but I don't mind it. It suits me well.
Oh, is there a specific brand or flavor? What's your jelly bean preference?
Yeah, I like this. I don't like all the jelly beans. I like only the one specific candy. It's the small ones, and actually, I don't even like all the flavors. But coconut is my favorite.
Oh, coconut. Are those like the Jelly Belly kind? Do you know
Uh,
that brand?
I'm not sure. That just says jelly beans.
Okay. Great. Well, I wanted to check in with you. It's been almost a year since you fought.
Yeah, it's
Time
been a long,
time
long
goes
time.
by fast, but then it seems like a long time ago. Also, how have things been since your fight? Maybe just give us an update on what you've been doing.
Actually, I had several injuries after the fight, so I had to take care of those. And we had some issues with the healthcare with those, so it took a little bit longer than I was hoping. But now I'm starting to be okay, and I'm just waiting to get a fight and just to just to have a fight and get into the octagon again.
Okay, so you've been sparring, and I mean you're doing everything just like you used to, or are you still a little bit of recovery time?
Yeah, I can train full time again. Everything is just fine. I'm really stuff that just keeps happening to me really really often. So, but at the moment I can train full time and everything is great. So just hoping for a fight.
Okay, so maybe late in the summer or something like that.
Hopefully, I'm hoping for that. I was hoping for to get to fight at June or July, but that might not happen at the moment. But maybe at the end of the summer.
Okay. Yeah, I hear rumors of maybe a Dublin card, September, October or something. That might be too far, but there used to be a lot more European cards or European fights. It seems now they seem so rare.
Well, I don't really personally. I don't really mind where I fight. It's all the same to me. I just want to fight. It doesn't matter where the fight happens.
Great. Yeah, I think they shipped you off to New Jersey, right, for your first fight. Was that, or where was your first bout at? It seemed like some odd location.
It was in, where was it? Oh
Was it in New Jersey? Let me see.
no! Yeah, so at the what, New Jersey
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, in Atlantic City. That's what I
Yes.
remember. Okay. It just seems so odd, like they ship these Nordic fighters to just random places sometimes. Sometimes they try to put them on all these European cards. But your loss to Cláudia Gadelha, I actually watched it again this morning. What did you think of the fight? Have you watched it many times? You like relive that fight, or you don't even think about it?
I watched it a few times after the fight, and it's just, I know I lost to a better fighter, so there's nothing I can say on my defense on that. But it was a great experience, and I think I can go far from here. I just need to get those little pieces together, and I think I can make it really far.
Yeah, I must have. I mean, obviously you didn't lose to the champ, but I mean, Claudia went on to have a split decision with the champion. So I mean, you really fought like, I mean, the best fighter, close to one of the best fighters in the whole world.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. How far away do you think you are from? I know you don't have that many fights, and some of your fights I was going to ask you about. Some of your earlier fights, I mean, they're not like 3-round like professional fights, right? They were still the 2 5-minute round fights.
Yeah.
I was just saying that some of your earlier fights, your pro fights, are still like, I mean, they were 2-round, 5-minute fights, right? They weren't even like full 3-minute, 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, we had those. We had different rules in Finland, so we had different categories for professional fights. So I took the lowest level. It was my first and second and so on fights. So I had those 2 5-minute rounds, and after that I could have started to fight three 5-minute rounds, but I don't really remember. Did I even? I think all my fights in Finland were 2 5-minute rounds. It's just that we just had those new rules this year or at the end of last year or something.
Yeah, and were you trying to fight for the International MMA Federation Championships? Was that a rumor, or was that true or not true?
Yeah, we were trying to make it happen, but there was a lot of back and forth with, could I fight there? I had professional fights, but I have been on a break, and at first everyone said that I could fight, and after that I couldn't, and then I could, and it just kept going back and forth. And at the end we decided that I'm not going to fight there, that it's not worth it. I just gotta go forward and find something else, and I did.
Yeah, so you went from trying to fight like this amateur world championships to the UFC, right? That was the
It was a huge change, but I'm happy I didn't go for the championships.
were you shocked when you got the message that you were going to fight in the UFC? Like someone like me, I follow like Nordic MMA, you know, I write about, and I almost fell over. I was like, what? Like, I didn't hear any rumors about it. No one told me anything, and it just like happened. How was it for you?
We were talking about it for like few weeks before that, and there was other options too. And at the time, there was all the championships things going on, and everything was just so confusing that we had talked about it, but I just wasn't sure that it was going to happen. So when it came to reality, it was a huge shock, because it didn't feel so real before. But when I got the notice that I'm really going to fight, it just felt so awesome, and just, it was amazing. I was so happy, and I'm still.
Yeah. How much attention did you get in Finland for, I mean, becoming the first female fighter, first Finn female fighter in the UFC? Oh, first Nordic female fighter in the UFC. Was it like mainstream news, or was it like kind of underground MMA type of news?
It went mainstream also. I really can't say myself was it a big deal or not. For me, I just went with the flow and didn't care about anything else except preparing for the fight. So all the interviews and everything just went with it and tried to take the most of it.
Yeah, and that was your first fight at 115 pounds.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to fight in 125 before. And 135 actually.
That's what I was thought. I was looking at the pictures, and you look so different. And it seems like you change your hair every fight, also. But I mean, physically, though, how hard was it to make that weight, or should you have always have been there?
I should have always fought in 115, but it was so hard to get fights for that weight class here. And it was easy for me to be at the 125s. I didn't really have to cut any weight. I was weighing about 125, 130. So it was a natural weight for me. So it was easy to fight. I was always ready to fight. So dropping down to 115 was also quite easy because it wasn't that big of a cut. And it felt great. I felt strong and I felt fast. So it was, I know it's a good weight class for me. I might even go for the atom weight if that comes possible at some point. But at the moment, I'm happy with 115.
Okay. Wow, what a big change. Up 135 to 105. What a big change. Just last question for you. Can you, I think the RNC gym, like, it doesn't get a lot of exposure. It's not one of those names you hear about like often. Can you just talk about like some of the coaches there and the people you train with? Mostly guys, I assume. Can you just talk about the coaches and the training partners you have there?
We have, I think we have the best gym in Finland, and we have the best coaches also. We have a really good MMA coach, Janne Tulirinta. He used to fight himself at M1s and everything. And we don't have a lot of females, few wrestlers, but not in the MMA, anyone except me. But we have a really great guy, Nurminen, upcoming star. He just won the world championships last year, and he's really going to go far. He's so great. And we have a few other professionals too, Niko Myllynen and so on. So I think we have a great gym, and we have really strong BJJ and submission wrestling here also. We have really good guys there, so I can get all the help and everything I need from here. I don't really need to go anywhere. I know we have the best coaches and the best guys training here. So it's just, I love my gym. It's the best.
Okay, great. And then Grace, like great CrossFit classes too, right?
Yeah, that too.
Great. Tina, I want to thank you for your time today. It was nice meeting you over video, and we look forward to a fight announcement soon. It'd be great to see you back in the octagon.
Great. Thank you.
Get your premium coffee at warriorcoffee.com.